What's up, everybody? Welcome to another video of Technological. Today I have this unboxing of the Lenovo Legion Go. This is actually a little bit of a weird video because I actually recorded this a while back. I just never did the voiceover, so I'm doing the voiceover now. The reason why I never released this video is actually because I had some work being done in my YouTube studio area, and I didn't have the time to get back to it. But I've been enjoying the Lenovo Legion Go for quite a few months now, and it's an amazing device. So I just wanted to show you my initial quick unboxing here and different size comparisons to different devices. This is a big, beautiful device. As you can see, it comes in a huge box inside of a box. So beautiful packaging. Always nice getting a nice package like this. I ended up ordering this device because I just saw how big and beautiful the screen was. I didn't have a handheld PC. I never got the Steam Deck or the ROG Ally. Here I am using my wrist grip there, forearm grip. But yeah, here is the actual Lenovo Legion Go box. As you can see, nice box. Comes with Windows 11 running on that, of course. Here are some of the stats here, and you can see exactly why I ended up buying this here. And that is that first stat right there, that 8.8 inch display. That's right, 8.8-inch display. It's a huge, beautiful screen. It's amazing, honestly, when you compare it to the size of other things. Everything else kind of seems like a toy compared to this thing, and you'll see that a little later down in the video as I compare it to a bunch of different devices, and you'll see exactly what I mean by everything else just looks like a toy. This is basically a iPad with Lenovo Joy-Cons attached to it, and I love it for playing PC games because I feel like playing PC games on a small screen just doesn't make sense. But if I have a screen like this, I could play pretty much any AAA game that it could run. Here we see the USB-C charger, adapter, all that. It is one unit, not removable, unfortunately, but honestly, the quality is really good. It's a 65-watt charging adapter, and it charges the Lenovo Legion Go pretty well. At the moment now, I actually have a dock for my Legion Go, and this actually charges the dock as well and gives it enough power to dock it to a monitor. And I do love that it has that classic yellow Lenovo plug that you'll see with their regular PCs and laptops as well. And here's the actual device. You see it comes with its own case, which is pretty cool. It's inside this little sleeve here. The packaging on this, like I said, is really cool. It shows you how to use the device, plug it in, charge, and then turn on, all that good stuff. And then it shows you the different types of way you could game, which is handheld. You could use the first-person shooter mode, which is interesting. I haven't used that too much, but when I did use it, it was cool, kind of gimmicky. But I could see some use for it if you are a mouse and keyboard player. And then, yeah, just a service card there. And here is the reveal of the Lenovo Legion Go case. Pretty cool that they packaged this in. You know, you don't have to buy a separate case for it. And I think it's just because that screen and that device is so big, they knew that they would have to send a case with it as well. And I've been using this case with my Legion Go. I haven't taken my Legion Go out much because it's such a big device. I kind of like keeping it as an at-home device. So anytime I've traveled, I usually bring either a Switch or one of my other devices. But it is an awesome, just a PC. Like, I've been using it as my PC as well as my handheld gaming device. But I also use it for like different things like setting up different ROMs for smaller devices and things like that. So it's pretty cool. I mean, it works for me. I don't know if I'd do like my taxes on it or something, but I mean, you dock it to a monitor and it's basically a computer. I mean, it is a computer. It's a full Windows PC. And that's another reason why I ended up going with this instead of like a Steam Deck, for example. Just because Steam Deck, I know it has Linux and you could use that, but I am familiar with the Windows operating system and I kind of wanted to have a new PC anyway. I do have like a gaming PC, but it's kind of outdated. So I figured if I was going to update, I might as well get something handheld because I am predominantly a handheld gamer. And there you see myself in that big, beautiful screen. Look at that. Look at that screen, guys. It is impeccable. The build quality on this thing is amazing. Premium device. Anyone that I've showed this device to, like friends, family, they're always like, wow, how much did this thing cost you? And at the time, it was kind of pricey. I did have a deal to pick it up. I had like some gift cards and things like that. I think my total price was around $600, but I brought that down. I did a couple trade-ins with Best Buy since I had some old devices that I was getting rid of anyway. And I had to get that mouse pad clear paper off. But yeah, look at this thing. Look at this device. Here is the kick pad. The kick pad is really sturdy. It's almost like the Switch OLED kick pad, but even sturdier, I would say. It's very strong. Joy-Cons are nice. Not Joy-Cons, Lenovo Legion controllers. They are removable, so they're basically Joy-Cons, but kind of the more upscale version of that. The controls are really nice, feels good. The edges of the actual device are like a little rough since they're straight, so I did end up buying a grip that covers the whole device and protects it as well, and I really enjoy that. There's back triggers there for the controllers that you could map for certain things, and one of the controllers, I believe is the one on the right side, is could be used as a mouse as well, which is really cool. You just place it using this stand that's in there. And it's a really cool device. Like I said, it's a whole gaming PC. My one qualm about it so far is that the battery life isn't great, isn't the best. You could probably, I would say if you're gaming a AAA game, you'll maybe get 2 hours at most. So you got to make sure you're nearby a charger or you have a strong battery pack to keep it charged. But for the most part, I'm not gaming that long. And I'm not taking this thing anywhere. So if I am gaming long, I'm plugging this into a monitor or I'm playing this with a charger nearby. But yeah, there's the device. And there it is, man. Look at that. Look at the comparisons to my hand. I have pretty big hands and you can see it is still a huge device. That's another reason why I ended up picking up this device. And here it is a comparison to the PS Vita here. And it does remind me of like a PS Vita's bigger brother, right? Like a very similar form factor, beautiful black, all black. And it's not OLED screen, but the screen is still amazing. And I'll make another video soon showcasing some video games and stuff that I've been playing on it. Here it is a comparison to the little brother of the PS Vita, the PSP here. And you can see how small this thing is compared to that huge beast. Here it is in comparison to a 3DS here, the new XL 3DS, the biggest one. And you can see it's still tiny compared to that big Lenovo Legion Go underneath it. And I was just grabbing a bunch of different devices that I happen to have on my desk. So here is a GBA SP, Gameboy Advance SP. And obviously this is a tiny console, handheld console, pocketable console. And you compare it to this big Lenovo Legion Go, and you could just see the difference in screen size, obviously. Here it is compared to my iPad Pro, and this is more of a comparison here. Comparable device, I would say, just because this is the 12.9-inch iPad Pro, and look at that thing. It's basically the size of like half of it in screen. And when you're gaming on this thing, you feel like you're playing with a TV, basically. And it feels awesome. If you have big hands, then this is a great device for you. If you ever felt like the Switch was a little too small, this is a great device for you. Here it is in comparison to a APK Mini here. I'm sorry, not APK, MPK Mini. And that's the Akai MPK Mini here. And the reason I wanted to do this comparison is because it's very similar in size, and technically you could use this as a portable music studio. So if you are a music person, you could bring that little Akai player with you and your Lenovo Legion Go, and you have a little studio right there. You make some beats, which is cool since it is a whole PC as well as a gaming device. Here it is with the Anbernic RG35xxh, and that is a very tiny device that I've made some videos on prior in my channel. And here it is with the Anbernic RG353V, which is a vertical handheld, and you can see that even vertically it is like the same width to length ratio of the Anbernic device. Tiny compared to it. Here it is with my regular Game Boy, my black Game Boy, OG Game Boy here. And you could just see the difference. And just think about the difference in like quality of games we're able to play on the go now. Like this was the first like major handheld console, and it is thicker than this whole PC, which is awesome. Like this PC could run everything this device ever created, everything this Game Boy ever created, plus the next 10 generations after it, basically. Here it is in comparison to a Game Boy Advance, regular Game Boy Advance, my Indigo Game Boy Advance from when I was a kid. And you could just see how small that Game Boy I can't believe I used to play on that thing and be comfortable now that I play on this big Lenovo Legion Go. Here it is in a comparison with more recent console, the Nintendo Switch OLED. And you can see that with the Joy-Cons attached, it's probably still the size of just the screen. And here it is with the Switch OLED with the Mobapad M6 HD Joy-Cons attached. This is what I usually play with. And C is more comparable, and that's actually why I ended up getting this device, the Lenovo Legion Go, because I was already realizing that the Switch was a little too small for me. So I was like, let me see what's the biggest thing out there, and I ended up getting this. Here it is in comparison to Switch Lite. This is my wife's Switch Lite with a little soup dumpling, bow buns, joystick covers. But yeah, you can see how tiny that Switch Lite is compared to this Lenovo Legion Go. When you go back and play on the Switch after playing on this device for a while, it feels like a toy. And here it is in comparison to the best wrestling game of all time, in my opinion, WWF No Mercy. We got to do the No Mercy scale test here, and that is exactly what this is. And look, it is tiny, and the device is beautiful and big. So stay tuned for some more videos on this. I hope you guys enjoy this video, and I will see you soon with another video on the Lenovo Legion Go and what I've been playing on this. And I'll show some gameplay videos so you can see exactly how that beautiful big screen looks with some games running on it. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. Peace.